Good morning. Good morning, whoever. We are in the cage today. How are we doing out there today? Saturday morning. So we have the internet out. Internet's out. Been out since yesterday. Internet's out. So here we is. Figure we switch it up. Put it in the van. Cage match. Dang right. Right? I'm saying maybe I'll give you a view of it. You know, a little bit of a. Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Can't be showing everything now. We can't show it all the secrets and stuff. Yeah, so the internet's out where I'm at because of high winds last night. And so I figured, you know what? I'm going to go by my phone. We'll go on for a little bit. We'll just do some BSing and do it from the cage because it's been a while since we did it from the cage. What's up? What's up? Saying Trump bombed some island out there in Iran yesterday. It's about time we don't mess around. Boss. No boss here. I'm nobody's boss. Nobody's boss. Let me see. Better view. I don't know what the best view would be here. It's been a while since I streamed from the cage out here. Face out there taking the kids to football. I'm in Western Pennsylvania. That's too much. Is that better? I don't know. Maybe that's better. Kind of better? Oh man, look at them bags under my eyes. Woo-wee! Yeah, that's too much. That's a little too much. I haven't got the lighting all down in here. Is this good? Is this good? Can you see me? Keep it over there. Why not? Yeah, so, I had a show planned, but there's no chance of that happening. Morning, Carrie. We're out here in the cage right now. I'll move my seat a little bit. We're out here in the cage. Got no internets because we had a windstorm last night. So we're out here in the cage, just hanging out with our orange cones and, doing the damn thing. Who knows? Might go later. I don't know. Looks good, man. It's been a minute since I've been in here. Ooh. Get the heat going. I'll miss this van. It's all set up. Told you. I don't know if I told you guys. I know I said it on Thursday night, but long story short, because of some standing up and things that I did, some patriotic stuff, I ended up kind of played a part in me losing my old business I used to have. And finally, I'm getting ready to finally get it back into gear. Got everything. I don't know if you can see anything, but that's that. That's the cage. This is where it all went down. This is where the cops asked me. If you know. If you know, you know. If you were here, you know. So we're just hanging out today. I don't have the whole fancy computer setup and everything going on. This is old school, I guess. I can work this. It's old school here. We can go through the van, we can go through the tools. It seems pretty gay in here. Maybe. We take all kinds. We don't hate just because you might be gay. I don't know how you do it. It seems like you don't like gay people. That's a shame. That's a shame. They're people too, They count too. I can't read the screen if I don't have these spectacles on. Old man spectacles. Oh, you're good. I'm just joking too. I like to joke. See, we get a lot of haters coming here on our regular shows. We get a lot of haters that come in here and talk a lot of poop. That's okay. It doesn't really bother me. That's the point. It makes me laugh. Message held for review. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, what's that? What? See, that's stupid. It says could be a little more gay if I'm honest. And YouTube. Oh, we got another moderator out there. Oh, we got a secret moderator. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, it's alright. You know anyone who's gotten a blumpkin in real life? What's a blumpkin? What's that? What's a blumpkin? I need to know. I need to know what a blumpkin is. We might move it up to the front here in a little bit. Jake from the State Farm. I'm gotten a blinking in real. BJ on the toilet. Oh no. No, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you? Who does that? That's foul. We're getting a lot of held messages. What's going on with that? Sweetest people. Who the hell wants a blumpkin? Wow, that's horrendous. That's horrible. That reminds me almost of Seinfeld when George wanted to combine eating and sex. Men like you used to plunder our shores. Now they ride bikes and listen to rock music. Yeah, I don't bike. I'm not a biker. I'm a construction guy. You know, I'd have a bike, but yeah, got too many kids for that right now. Maybe when all the kids are growing up and everything. Hey there, India. How's it going out there? That's neat, man. You can get people from all around the world on here, you know. We may be in another endless war, but at least gas prices went up by 21%. That's not a good thing. Wait, that's not a good thing. Any advice for a new father with a newborn trans baby? I mean, there's no such thing as a trans baby, so you can start there. Construction is mostly cutting and attaching. Is it? Is it just cutting and attaching? I didn't know. I've been at it for 30 years, and here I didn't even know. I don't know why these things keep getting held. Gas went up, and it's still cheaper than when Democrats were in charge. It's the truth, right? That's the truth. Poor, okay, so I can't do much with that. I haven't streamed over here from straight up from YouTube in a long time. Yeah, newborn father needs to get help. I think it was just a joke question. Construction is also measuring. Measure twice, cut once, guys. Don't forget. Do you think Melanie is a visionary or a dummy? If you're really here asking for help about, I'm in my van. If you're really serious about that question, then I mean, like, come on, man. Come on, man. I'm in my work van. It's called the Cage. I'll give you a tour in a little bit. I already did it once. I didn't even shut the back door. Hang on a second here. I gotta go shut that back door. That's not good. Can't leave it open like that. We can have anybody just roll in here. That's no good. It's a really long van. I'm on my way back. Whew. All right, there we go. Whew. It's a long walk to the back of the van. What's that, a shamrock? Oh, thanks. A lucky clover. That's cool. None of them cages rattle even on a smooth street. Yeah, it's funny. When I had it empty, when I was using this mostly for protesting and stuff, when I had taken my tools out, it was loud as hell. But now it's not so much. Chef. Oh yeah. Where's the flag wave tomorrow? I've been crazy busy. We've been starting a new business. I got laid off in January and been struggling to find something since then. There's not a lot of construction jobs opening up in January. So I decided I was going to do my own thing and start a business. Love the tin can sound. Sounds like an armored truck full of cash stacks. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. It's like 6 something in the morning here. It's like 6 something in the morning here. I'm gonna I can give you a better view. This thing is. Oh, whoa! Almost dropped you guys. There we go. That's what we're dealing with right here. That's what we're working with. That's it. That's the van. Well, there's part over here too. This big old nice tool chest. We're out here just for a silly van tour. We're here to. I actually streamed from this same location in DC. I thought I passed out. Got sideways. We expected an armory. Well, that's, you know, there's some breakaway shelving. Most of these cases, like, you know, these longer cases with, you know, it looks like there's a sawzall or a hammer drill in there. But, you know, who's to say, really, you know? Who's to say? Plumber by trade from Oklahoma. Nice. Another blue-collar hero out there. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I remember the South Park episode. I know it was a stupid thing, but when the South Park had an episode and they had, what they have? They had the handyman. I guess it was some kind of emergency, and the handyman, what's that, Ridgeline? The handymans were like the rich people now. They were the ones in charge. They were the ones running stuff. Getting out of limos to go change a doorknob because no one knew how to do anything. That's kind of where we're at now. I don't think anyone really knows. Not a lot of people. Now I know you guys are fine, I'm sure, but not a lot of people know how to do much at their homes. So you know, handymen come in pretty handy, I guess. Yeah, but we handy. Oh well, kids aren't smart nowadays. What? So nowadays the kids are like, I think I have a lot of hope in the kids nowadays. You know, I have a lot of hope in the kids nowadays. They seem to be a lot smarter than they were, a lot more conservative than previous generations. I get a good view of a lot of kids, high school age and stuff like that. You know, I make good money because dads didn't teach their kids how to do shit. Yep. Yep. Kids these days aren't dumb as F. I wouldn't say that. I see where you're coming from. I'll open this door so I get some of that heat up back here. I see where you're coming from with that. Most of them don't even know how to change a tire, you know? Actually, I gotta get my kids out here and start teaching them that stuff soon. Like, share, and subscribe and all that hubbub. Typically, we're in the office, sitting at the old fancy desk, you know, in front of the whole operation there. But today, not so much. Do you love Donald Trump? I mean, I wouldn't say I love him. I like his policies. I like what he's doing most of all. Like most of his policies I like. I don't know what's going on with some video messages are getting held for review, like Quick Z77. I work with 25-year-olds. It's like working by myself but harder, and it said I try to share. I don't know if it came through or not. Yeah, I don't. As far as Trump goes, I don't love any politician, but I do think that he's making some damn good decisions, and I think his vision is beyond what a lot of people see. So we'll see how that goes. Good morning, Stretch Armstrong. My stepson's going to race a dirt track race tonight. All I ask from him is to work on his own car. Yeah. Yeah, great beard. I appreciate that. I didn't get much time to do anything with it. Yeah, Ridgeline got, you know, I don't know what's going on. Did that show, Ridgeline? I learned a lot from my parents, 9 boys, and the stab mechanic. Is it showing up? I'm hitting show, but it keeps telling me another moderator handled it. Do you trust your daughter with Trump? I mean, that's kind of a silly question, but sure. I guess. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. You're a brainwashed fool, Duke. Did you mean to type dude? Because if you mess up the insult, it doesn't really hit hard. It doesn't really hit right. My content is a lot of politics, family, faith, that kind of stuff. But I'm open-minded. I'm on the right, but I'm open-minded. I like conversation. I think people should talk more. More than joke bitten, I would. Draft this MAGA boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X. Boomers are old. I'm not a Gen X. And I already did my time. I already served. When are you going to serve? When are you going to serve? I don't know. What are your... If you're asking what my pronouns are, I don't have any pronouns. I don't do that silly game. Hey, Dennis Val. Yeah, I don't play those games like that. It's dumb. Another message held for review. What we got going on here? You say the N-word. I didn't say the N-word. Oh, I have some cordless hole punches for them people. Calling someone brainwashed while talking about leaving their daughter with politicians is peak brain rot. Right? Yeah, Carrie's a boomer. Being old is better than the alternative. That's the truth. That's the truth. Appreciate the service, bro. Thank you. Real patriots don't sit around worrying about the draft. Yeah, I mean, I got 4 sons, all approaching that age right now. Are you she/her? You are brave. I'm a dude. I've always been a dude. I'll always be a dude. And having a mental disorder doesn't make you brave. Just saying. I'm a Christian. Did you talk with Maxwell? Maxwell? Oh, did you go to the island? Did you go to the ranch? No, I didn't. Oh, I had damage. Yeah, on Fridays I usually don't go live Friday mornings because I'm live Thursday night. So I kind of take Fridays off as a day off from that. Faith and Country, good morning. Hit the subscribe and ring the bell. That's pinnable right there. That's a pinnable comment right there. That's good stuff. I knew Faith and Country was my favorite. Did you swim in the hot? Oh, it's still with the Epstein questions. My name appears in the list. This is ridiculous. Did you meet the prince? Did you hear from Virginia? Are you insinuating? Are you insinuating that I went to Epstein Island? My goodness. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to. You're Christian, but your energy is 100% conflict oriented and negative. You know, with Jesus and love and all that. Is it all negative? I didn't know that. I didn't know it was all negative. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm proud of our president. I'm doing okay today. How are you, Trinity? Everyone, I hope we all have a good weekend. 8 inches of snow coming again in Minnesota. Holy moly. I don't know what dildo. Oh, that's dildo. Oh, you got me. You got me. That was a good one. I like that, Stephanie. That was a good one. You got me. Props to you. Props to you, Stephanie said. Do you prefer sourdough or dildo? That's very good. That was a good one. I like it. I like it. Congrats. If you're Muslim, you're not a furry queen. Okay. Maybe. I might be. You did. You got me, Stephen. That was good. I can't hate on it. That was good. You snuck one in there. I made it through another Friday the 13th alive. Amen. Amen. Hello, young man. How are you? I'm not an old man. How dare you say that about me? That's unacceptable. I can't figure out the best place for this stupid light. That might be better, I guess. That's better, right? I don't know. I don't have all my makeup on this morning, so I probably look bad. Good morning, Coffee Galaxy. What's up, Warmonger? Your president has gone crazy. I don't think so. I think he's a few steps ahead of most people. Do you know about the traffic? Supreme leader's gone missing. Better to be old than dumb. Amen. That's the truth. That's the truth. They just mad we have a president with balls. You know, it's funny because that sounds grotesque, but it's true. It's true. It's about time. What do you build? I see a level behind you. Amen. I start off in like siding, windows, roofing kind of stuff, and moved on to. Damn, this thing is bright. Moved on to starting my own business. Ran that for years, and then COVID came, and we had a lot of problems with that, and then yada yada yada. Long story short, didn't have one anymore. Had to go work for some other people. I'm not that guy. I can't. My wife always says, "You're not meant to work for other people." She's not wrong, that's for sure. We get it, but I don't get why there's people out there making a shrine for this Trump guy. Who's making a shrine for him? That's ridiculous. No one should be doing that. That's just a person. He's just a man. Have you ever considered getting your GED, or are you committed to living your entire life in the intellectual basement? I'll have you know that I already got my GED. Thank you very much. I even took some college. I'm with you. I'm still roofing at 58. Oh, God bless you, man. That ain't easy. That is not easy. I did a roof when I was 40 by myself. It was like 60 square roof, ranch house. The pitch is a 612. I did it all by myself in the middle of August, and that was the last time I ever did a roof by myself. Jake Paul 2028. I don't think so. I appreciate that, Muhammad. Stop the war now. Is it a war, though? They actually didn't call it a war, did they? Did they call it a war? I'm not sure that they did. This ain't bad just like that. And we should keep it like that so it's not in my face. That's better, huh? Huh. Let me see. All right. Man, it feels good to be back in the cage again. Need a pencil? I got pencils. I got moisture meters. I got stud finders. I got chalk lines. What's up? You need some tools? No decoration of war. I mean, technically, I don't think it's considered a war, is it yet? But I mean, yeah, you can call it a war. Sure, you can call it a war. Take it easy, lefties. Relax. I'm just kidding around. I think you could call it a war. Let me shut this engine off up here. I'm going to turn this so you don't look at my bum. Yeah, I said bum. There we go. It's a little quieter. Lawson 79 crack. Bloodline Gamer comments for some reason keep getting, YouTube keeps flagging them. Message retracted. Hope it restart. Oh, it'll restart. This is my baby right here. This thing will restart just fine. Let's see where Sherry's at. Still got this dang really nice pad for my that I got from one of the Patriots out there. Still hasn't got it back. They left it in my cage. I don't know what to do about it. So cute old man. Korea and Vietnam are not wars either. Hope it restarts. War since 79. It cracked. Yeah, it'll restart. I'm sure it'll restart. It got cold in here real quick. Like, damn, that's so good. Maybe I'll jump in the front here in a little bit. Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure I got on here because I know I usually come on, but we're not going to have internet again for, I think they said 8 more hours. So here we are. Nah, it's not. It's not a hemorrhoid pillow. I don't think. Maybe. Whatever. It's a nice pillow. Super soft, like memory foam or something. So it'll be up there. We'll keep that for maybe Obama. Yeah, YouTube will let my messages through on religious pages. I'm an anti-religion atheist. Okay. I'm an anti-religion Christian. Hey, my friend Jenna is in a fight right now and a big fan. Can you please say that you support Jenna's side? Oh, somebody else got me again. Dang, I'm off the off today. That was a good one too. I like the one before though. It was better. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Keep it up. Maybe you can get me again. I like it. We can make it a game out of it. Anyone here about them sending troops? Yeah, I thought I saw something yesterday before the internet went out that they were, I think, 2,500 troops or something in the strait, I think. Hello. This is hell. Another one held for review. What's going on? Oh man, that one's held for review. It must have been a bad one. Oh yeah, that's a silly one. Yeah, almost got me. I mean, that one got me. The Jenna. That one got me. Yeah, I can't. I'm cool. Let's joke around. I'm fine with it. So why are people still saying this isn't a war? Well, that would be because Congress hasn't declared it a war yet. So that would be why no one's saying it, or some people are saying it's not a war. That it's pretty easy. Do you love? Pardon me. Pardon me. Yeah, so some people, you could technically say it's not a war. I mean, I left where the hell did I leave my coffee? Hang on a second, it's in the front. I get my coffee. Metal Gear Solid. Remember the first Metal Gear Solid? You could smoke cigarettes. Oh. Yes, I'm out of my element here. I don't have all my stuff in front of me. You either get greater Israel or we can... You can't expect the left to know about words, definitions, or the Constitution. Never heard of Iraq or Afghanistan being declared a war either. Yeah. I mean, about all purposes, yeah, you could call this a war. I would think you could call it a war. But we technically haven't, I don't think we've declared war since like World War II or something. Hey, Australia, what's up? Make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button. Typically, we're in the office. We're having some internet issues today. The wind knocked it out last night, so here we are. Our president, Mr. Donald Trump, is handling his business. I kind of agree. You know, it's like how mental. It's not mental. How's it mental gymnastics? That doesn't. You mean because you don't understand? So now it's mental gymnastics. I get it. I get it. You guys didn't learn anything from Iraq, Afghanistan. I think we did. I think we did. I think we're going to see it soon because, um, like I said on my one video recently, regime change. No, no regime change. You know, get in, get out. That's it. Get in, get out. That's it. I'm gonna have to take you for a ride or something. I'll have to see. It's been a while. Yeah, the winds last night were absolutely crazy. I was up on a ladder on my house last night in the middle of the windstorm because I had a piece of siding popping off. I have a folded flag from my brother dying for the Iraq war, and you fools cheer this on. Well, I'm absolutely, in all seriousness, very sorry to hear that about your brother. Man, that's tough, you know. So much respect to him and to your family for making that sacrifice. It's not easy, you know. Much respect. This is not Iraq. So, Trump said he wants to change the regime, but our schoolgirls are no more with us. Is this how your president going to change the regime? No, I don't think he should get involved in the regime change. I think the people of Iran should stand up and do that themselves. I'm not sure that they will. So since that's the case, what you have to do is you have to eliminate Iran's ability to attack anybody. And then once you do that, it doesn't really matter who's in charge so much, does it? Do you believe in a higher power? Yes, God. Yahweh. Yes, your brother is a gold star hero. It's not Iraq 2.0. It's not the same playbook. Like, how can you say it's the same playbook? It's not the same playbook. Didn't we have like 100,000 troops on the ground in Iraq? Something like that. My family too has sacrificed, and we support this. I appreciate that damage. The sacrifices, man, dude. I mean, I lost some buddies when I was in. No family members though. Yeah, we didn't play to win in Iraq. That's partially true too. The whole idea was it was all a bad idea. I don't know if I can get in the front. Maybe there's enough light out there now. I don't know. It's getting cold back here. I'm gonna turn this heater back on. Maybe we'll go back in the office. Yeah, maybe we will go back in the office. It's getting kind of cold out here anyway. You guys want to take a walk? Trump's cabinet can't run McDonald's, never mind a war. Okay. That's a pretty silly comment. I mean, that kind of shows you. That's just a silly comment. You can't take, because people like that aren't serious. Don't cheer for war. War is never good. Yeah, that's true too. We're not cheering for war. No one is cheering it on. Like, anyone who knows anything about war isn't like, you know, cheering it on. But yeah, we're cheering on Iran being finally someone having the balls to go take them on and take them out. I mean, that's a good thing. You know, my original opinion was that, you know, we shouldn't have gone, but now that we're there, finish this job. Yeah, maybe a lot of MAGA is cheering it on. There's a lot of warmongers out there on both sides. Look at that Lindsey Graham clown, you know. There's a lot of that going on. But you know what? When you see these people being freed, Man, that stuff brings a tear to my eye. It really does, because like, they live a life just totally persecuted and under the thumb of a radical government, and then all of a sudden they got freedom back. It's like they used to be like America in the 70s. You sound like you're cheering it on. I wouldn't say cheering is probably not the right word. You know what I mean? I'm not cheering it on like some kid in the stands at a football game. I support our troops. I support our people. I support our government. Well, that's a tricky one. I support what they're doing because I want them to do it, get it done, and get out. But if it was up to me, I don't know if I would have went. But then Trump, he's something else, that's for sure. I mean, he's got some skills. On day one, 165 little girls. The people don't mention, they say it was because of outdated intel or whatever. People don't realize that school was on an IRGC property, a compound. They changed it to a school. It's not like they were like, hey, there's a school, let's bomb it. You know what I mean? God bless everyone and good morning. That's a good message right there. I voted for Trump, and I'm happy with a lot of things he's done, but also the opposite, including this, quote, war. I strongly advise my 18-year-old daughter to not go. This is for all the wrong reasons. I don't know if it's for all the wrong reasons. I can see being scared to have your kid in the military whenever we're going to war and all that kind of stuff. I can see that. Bro, your brain is effing cooked. You really have no idea how effed up your head is. Damn, I actually feel bad for you. Kid Drac, you never seem to put in any comments that make any sense or mean anything. It's always, oh, you can't work at McDonald's and all this and all that. And it's like, hey, man, cool, bro. You get to the point where we know not to listen to you anymore. Hello to everybody in the chat. Good morning. Good morning, Joseph. The butchers were hiding in it. You can bet on that. Yeah, that's the thing too, is they have a good long history of hiding at churches, hiding in hospitals, all that kind of garbage, So who knows? It's war, man. It's war. I'm not gonna be stop the whole thing because they shot somebody, something happened at a school. It's tragic. Don't get me wrong. It's tragic. I'm going to start this dang engine up again. I'm going to have to go sit in the front. Give me a second here. Let me reach up here. Oh, this is way more comfortable up here. Gotta keep that heat going. The cage, baby. Yes, the cage. Internet's down. So I figured we'd jump out here into the cage. The Epstein War. Cool. Another dumb comment from Kid Drac. I mean, another profound comment. My bad. Profound. You should have hefty insurance on that van. Oh, dude. Why do you say that? That almost sounded like a threat. Oh. Almost sounded like a threat. It wasn't a threat, was it? I gotta fix this damn thing. I do insurance and financial planning. People here can't even afford health insurance, and we're spending $1 billion a day on a war. Americans' priorities are way off. Maybe they should have passed Obamacare. You see, that's the problem. The problem is not, oh, people can't afford health care. You know why people can't afford health care? Because of Obamacare. Yes, that's it. Obamacare. Why do you gotta subsidize the Affordable Care Act if it's so affordable? My gosh, man. My gosh. Good morning, Dr. Dad. Coffee is good. It must suck to see your whole movement crumble in real time. I haven't been seeing that. I haven't seen that. Oh, Ryan Cox is really triggered out there. Trump said he would make a new health plan since 2016. The government shouldn't be doing that at all. The government should have nothing to do with healthcare. Nothing. Zero. They screw up everything they touch. There is nothing that the public sector can do better than the private sector, except for war. That's about it. Yeah, well, you know, Obamacare is whack, but Trump hasn't made a new plan, and it's about 2006. You know, you kind of need Congress to work with you on that. And they were kind of busy in the first term with all the impeachments and stuff, you know. Again, not the president's job, not the government's job. I'm big on that. It's like those Trump accounts. That's not the damn government's job. They shouldn't be doing that either. Corn-fed, he's here to trigger people. That's the point. There's a lot of people on YouTube that walk around or bounce around from different live streams, and they try to get people all upset and whatever. It's all they have in life. The people talking about healthcare gave us Obamacare. 100%. Well, Mess is getting hell for a review out there. I'm not sure what's going on. Upset with simple, straightforward questions. Holy triggered. Who's triggered? What questions? What are you talking about? You just didn't like my answer, I guess. Amen, Mr. Good Citizen. I'd rather keep all my wages and not government a single penny. You know, there wasn't even an income tax before. Was it 1919 or something? If we don't make any sense to you, you must be slow. Honestly. Why did Trump say he was going to put out a health care plan in 2 weeks? I think he's talking about the that savings plan setup he wants to do, but you have to get rid of Obamacare. You know, that sometimes people overestimate the power of the president. You need Congress to do stuff like that. Don't you remember Christmas Eve or whatever year it was that Obamacare was passed? What would happen to car insurance if the government made it mandatory that it had to cover tune-ups and oil changes and tires? Right? Kind of the same thing. Yeah, it was 1913. And that's probably the way it should have been. Everything was going pretty good. Let's buy our own insurance, but premiums are crazy expensive. Do you think that might have something to do with Obamacare? Maybe. They're not just expensive. They didn't just happen out of nowhere. I want to smoke a blunt with Trump and Barron. It'd probably be pretty awesome. I remember not getting paid being in the infantry when my daughter was born. 2011, that was fun. See, back in the day. Yeah, we paid for it pretty cheaply back in the day, right, Carrie? Prices went up because of insurance companies. No one's doing any competition. No one cares what things cost anymore. So prices just kept going up and up and up, which meant premiums kept going up and up and up and up. You put the consumer back into it, you get them involved in it, and prices are going to go back down because people are actually going to pay attention. If you have money out there that you're actually putting directly into your own health care, you're going to pay attention to how much those things cost. When was the last time you gave a damn about how much stuff costs now? Yeah, healthcare costs were already bad, and they got worse when government got involved. I think part of that was just to try to get it. Good point. You're supposed to get premiums from Congress, or permission from Congress to go to war as well, but I guess that doesn't matter. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. He has 30, 60 days. And Congress has to approve it, or he can get a 30-day extension on the war stuff. Not really a big fan, because then you got the president, what are you going to do? You got troops committed and all this stuff going on, and now they're just going to pull it all back. I don't know. Yes, 100%. Approve buying health insurance across state lines, and prices would drop immediately. 100% they would. It's so crazy that I bring up how Trump hasn't made a healthcare plan, and MAGA says, but Obama. Because you're talking about how unaffordable it is and everything, and that's Obama's fault. That's Obama's fault. I answered the question as far as Trump going and doing the healthcare thing. That's not government's job. Neither one of those things should be happening. Obamacare shouldn't exist, and Trump shouldn't be figuring out a healthcare plan for Americans. That's not the government's job. It's not hard. That's my point. Obamacare sucks. Why hasn't Trump fixed it? I think he needs Congress, right? They needed Congress for Obamacare. Remember? Yeah. Insurance used to be for something serious. Now it has to cover every little stupid thing. So, of course, the cost is going to be through the roof, duh. Yeah, right? If I'm paying for your health care, I want proof of your healthy diet and exercise. No smoking, no drinking, regular drug tests. I am in the van. Well, yeah, internet's down at the house from a windstorm last night, so I figured let's do a throwback. I'll put you up in the front here in a minute. Dude, are you like... I just said they shouldn't exist. Then you're like, well, so leave Obamacare in place? No! No! Government shouldn't be involved in health care. Period. Trump said it was his job. I don't. So what? He's wrong. Y'all have too much faith in government. I have almost no faith in government. They won't find health care. Yeah, exactly. That's a good citizen. I expect nothing but incompetence and failure out of government, and I haven't been disappointed yet. It's true, but they're not there for us. They're there for them. The first thing they do when they get to Congress is try to figure out a way to keep power. And after they figure out a way to keep power, then they start focusing on a way to increase power. That's it. They don't care about you. Your government does not give a damn about you. Not even a little bit. Right? The same people saying Trump couldn't run a McDonald's, elected the 50-year career politician with dementia to be president. Well, let's say they voted for him. I'm not sure he was quote unquote elected, right? But whatever. That's under the bridge, all that. Oh my ass would probably just move to Epstein Island at this point. That's pretty silly. You're just full of silly comments. Are you, Kid? How old are you? I'm just curious. Kid Drac. I'm kind of curious because the comments lend themselves to a younger mind. The government should give a damn about us, sure, but government's an evil contraption. The founders knew that. Voted for a community organizer in Obama. Kerry. There are people that are self-employed and retired that don't have employers to help pay the premiums. And the premiums are insane. Yeah. We need to stop complaining. Where'd it go? We need to start figuring out how to fix what's going on and stop complaining. That's the true fight on our hands. Yes. Yes. I kind of liberals sometimes are just like, everyone else is so stupid. They're all stupid. Everybody's stupid. If you don't agree with what I say, then you're stupid. Rich old man in Bush, yeah, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. I would much rather not sit here and fight with the left. I didn't think you'd offer that age up. I didn't think you'd offer that age up. It's fine. I quote Trump to point out the lies. He promised a health care plan in 2 weeks, and 9 years later, there's none. Yeah, it's funny. I don't care. I'm glad there's none. That would just mean government got involved again. Kid Drac is triggered, man. MAGA cheers on war. No one's... Whatever. Then says that government shouldn't be involved in healthcare when they are now. My point is change it so they are not involved. Sheesh, smooth brains in the chat. It must be tough to be smarter than everybody, Bold. It must be tough to be so intellectually superior to everyone around you. Usually the people that believe they are that way aren't. Usually it's the other way around, usually. But that's all right. Yeah, Kid Drac has a 9,000 IQ. Holy moly! To Epstein files. Yeah, I'd just like to know. I'm just curious because, like I said, the comments from that person are lending themselves to a younger person. Getting warm in here now. Jeez, oh man. Boop. Boop. Oh. When he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of... You're talking about the devil, right? I was online yesterday figuring out how to do the Google number. I didn't realize it was so easy, but I ran into the thing, kept telling me I couldn't. So I'm working on that. I'd like to get a phone call or two going on in here. I didn't realize it was so easy to do because I'm old, so I don't know all that tech stuff. I didn't realize. Howdy, coffee. Hey, hillbilly. Beautiful Patriots out there. Yeah, it's full. Did I do the tour? Did you get the tour? We're just gonna, since you're not answering and you want whatever, and I'm just gonna do that for, give you 5. We'll give you 5 minutes there. Maybe you can add up the numbers and figure out how old you are. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But you know what? Not having you comment isn't gonna hurt the chat much. Yeah, all the MAGA friends that I know are fed up with Trump's bullshit. Trump is done. Okay. I don't see it that way, but that's fine. I mean, we all have opinions. It's okay, bro. I ought to have opinions. Let's see. Someone said I thought it was an armory in here. 3 more years of Trump. I appreciate that. You can actually buy one on my store. Yep, you sure can. You sure can. That would mean you'd be supporting me, though. So, I don't know. Yeah, I've seen Coffee Galaxy a couple times there. We are so lucky to have Trump. I think we are lucky to have Trump. I do. I tell you what, there's been a couple situations where I was kind of like, oh, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know, because he's thinking out the box, right? He's not doing the same old crap that establishment Republicans did for so many years. But you know, every time I've been like, you know what, it worked out. I wear a Jesus is King shirt on my coffee walks every day. See, now, you know what? Right there, Bull, right? We don't agree on politics. We don't agree on a lot of stuff, but we can agree on that. We have a common ground there, right? Yes, I agree. Term limits for everyone, make lobbying illegal. 100%. Yeah, right. Everyone is the left is talking about the movement with MAGA is over, but the left is throwing IEDs at peaceful protesters. Well, that was, yeah, I guess he was being peaceful at the time. If you still trust Trump, Netanyahu, your discernment is low. I don't really trust Netanyahu. I think it's going to be tough to get him to stop. I wrote about that and talked about that last week. A little concerned that they're not going to be able to get this dude to stop. I'm not a MAGA dude. I'm neither Democrat nor Republican. I am conservative that wants our country to go back to how it was when I was growing up. Yeah. Yep, Christ is King. Amen. Absolutely. Absolutely. So now we know that we're brothers in Christ. That should play on our conversation a little bit. Maybe be a little less aggressive. Maybe be a little bit more understanding. That kind of thing. You know, we I don't know. At least the auto pen isn't running. At least the auto pen isn't running the country. I support your journey, and then one of them gay flags. That's a gay flags. That's what it is, right? Who knows? The Bible says to trust no man, and they have all shown us that the Bible doesn't lie. It's true. Do not put your trust in men. Canada, here you guys are F now. Okay? I'm not aggressive, just direct with facts. I mean, I'm slightly aggressive, but I would say that from my opinion, that some of your facts aren't exactly facts, but I don't know. I would be curious to know how willing or how open you are to changing your mind when new information presents itself. Almost not gonna. You got to be better than that, Ghost. There was a couple people in here earlier that got me with those. It was pretty good. I was laughing. I thought it was pretty funny. But that one, you got to do better than that, man. Epstein's probably still alive. Yeah, yeah. You can't read clearly. Oh, okay. All right. Sapphire. He was trying to get us. He was trying to get us, Sapphire. There was a couple people in there earlier that were doing that with the wording. I was two of them got me actually. It was pretty good. I was laughing. I appreciate it. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for the quality content and positivity. I enjoy watching your stream while taking my morning dump. Wow, you take long ass dumps. Man, something's wrong. You should probably go to the doctor. See what's going on with that. Maybe take some X-Lax or something. I don't know. That seems like a long time to be on the pot. Ha ha ha. Did this guy just accuse someone else of an inability to update their beliefs in the light of new information? You seriously can't make this stuff up? No. I asked if he would. I didn't accuse him of it. I asked a question. But since you're so mind effed, you hear what you hear, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Adults are trying to talk, man. Yes, exactly. I'm generally just skeptical of politicians, though I understand that some level of trust is needed in certain situations. 100%. We can't see everything. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Some raunchy comments out here today. Whoops. Got some raunchy comments going on. Try to keep it up and up. We're trying to be adults here, guys. Let's try to be adults. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to do a dance. Can I do a dance? It's getting cold in here again, dang it. Maybe I should wrap myself in a drop cloth. I don't know. Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, happy birthday, coffee, for real. I agree, Sapphire. I agree. I agree. I agree. I like doing them both because when I do the vertical and the horizontal, in the horizontal you get like a lot of the subscribers, you get a lot more of an adult conversation, and in this one you get a lot more of the haters that just kind of scroll past it or whatever. But whatever. I don't know my ears. Mag, I have never been this old before. I don't know how to act my age. That's good. That's good. My butt's starting to hurt from sitting on this bucket. You need some moderator. I got a moderator. There's a moderator in here right now. I just try to leave it wide open, you know. Although with these vertical streams, you get a lot more of those nasty comments and stuff than you do really in the other one. Like in my chat, what I'll do is I let people say whatever. I just really try to make it so people in the chat aren't abused by other people in the chat. Like, I don't care what they say about me and that kind of stuff at all. Do you live in a red state? I guess it is. It's more of a purple. I live in PA, Pennsylvania. Yeah, Ohio. It is cold. Maybe because I love seeing their comments on screen. Some of them get a kick out of getting answered. You know, if I answer somebody, they get a real kick out of it. Bold, I believe in the first, but trolls have ways of getting creators shut down just by their comments. They do. They do. We watch that pretty close. I have the best moderator there could be, I think, out there. But yeah, we just got taken down last week because somebody reported our video for breaking the gun violations or whatever. It was the video of Jake Lang when they threw that bomb at him in New York. So somebody reported one of the videos. YouTube instantly took away my ability to live stream and just listens to them. But it was funny because there was two videos. I had a horizontal and a vertical, and they only took one down. So that meant that it was probably just someone complaining. And that's what they do. They'll complain. They'll get YouTube to try to take you down and stuff. That's why I'm like, my comments don't warrant a response, I guess. Sure, I'll scroll back up. I lost my train of thought. See? Dang it. Yeah, so that happens all the time. But I tell YouTube, it's like, how can anyone really plan on like building a community here when all that has to happen is some clown out there can be mad and just report you to get you to shut up. It's really not cool. Like the right and the left should have been on my side for that one. Free speech matters. We should all be able to talk. Yeah, I saw that after I zoomed up to your comment there. Tell me you don't have a clue about the Middle East without telling me you don't have a clue about the Middle East. The Middle East was peaceful before the Iran attack. Yeah, right. Middle East was peaceful. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I think I'm going to jump back up into the front here and turn that engine on again. Just give me a second here. We're going to jump back in the front seat. We're going to get in the driver's seat. You believe that shit? Now, got to get you up there. It's a trip. It's a little bit of a trip up there. Give me a second. We'll get you there. Calm down over there. Don't quit yelling and complaining. We're going to get you there. It's going to work out just fine. Just relax. Jeez, oh man. People are crazy. They're crazy. I get my coffee. I get my light. This is not easy in here, guys. I'm doing this for you. All right, let's see. Can we see? Let me get that up here. Not really. But the sun's coming up. The sun's coming up. Let's see. Let me see. That'll work, I guess. In a time Democrats can understand it's fiery, but mostly peaceful. It's the truth. It's the truth. I don't want to have like my light shine up in my face. We could do that, right? Is that better? Oh, man, these... I don't know what to do with that light. Yeah. I know one thing, I never would live there. Iran, I mean. I would love Trump over Kamal. I would vote Trump over. If Kamal was in there, we would be in real trouble, guys. In real trouble. If Kamal was in office. We'll get that to fix in a second. Quit. Very nice to be a proxy. Yeah, could you imagine if Kamal was the president? We'd have some serious problems. But that doesn't mean we'd stop keeping Trump in check. I mean, like, who's keeping Trump in check at all? Is someone keeping Trump in check? I didn't know that was the case. Let's be honest, all politicians have to do what big corporations say, but all politicians except for probably Trump, it seems. Good morning, Faith and Mags. Have a great weekend. Flag wave tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, 37-mile-per-hour winds. Oh, I would vote for Trump over Obama or Biden. Yeah. I can't. Ding Dong would have had the planet resurfaced by glass. Yeah, right. I get what you're saying. Trump also has donors from big corporations. Yeah, that needs to all change, man. That needs to all change. Like as far as the money in politics, I've thought myself about running, and there's no chance. You don't have a chance. You have to have so much money. It's crazy. 61 people in here. That's a good question. Can I do that? I wonder. Oh, in fact, there's lighting on here now? Jeez. I guess I can't. I was going to put up a poll, but I guess I can't. I'm not sure how. I haven't done the YouTube thing in a long time. Just straight on YouTube. I usually use StreamYard, so. Do you believe you should show ID to vote? Yes. Looks like your family ostracized you. Yes, I'm out in the van. They won't let me in the house anymore. LL, this guy can't even read. Did you see the comment I was trying to read? Did you see the comment? Wasn't exactly smooth. It's funny, like, I can't even read because I bumbled over a comment, so now I can't read. It's like that. That's the way the left thinks, though. That's how they think. I have to do a fire one of these days. Some people are too ignorant to realize how ignorant they are. Well, the sun's starting to come up now, finally. You got the regulars mixing with the. Oh yeah, my stupid phone holder. You know what? I could use this one. Let me try this. This will work better. My other phone holder. Let's try this. There we go. Is that better? Now you can see my beautiful face. Isn't that beautiful? The sun was shining. You can see my big, beautiful eyes. Blah, blah, blah. Ignorance seems to be a rampant epidemic nowadays. Yep. It sure does, man. It sure does. It sure does. Critical thinking skills are what is lacking. 7:29 sunrise. Difficult task. Describe how Donald Trump resembles the character of Jesus, the Prince of Peace. Your country is finished, and you don't even realize it. Canada's PM is brilliant, playing Trump and winning. Okay. Should probably turn the news on once in a while. How's this? Oh, we'll just do that. No light now. Go Trump. I don't don't much care. Yeah, Canada's PM is getting on his knees for Z. Yeah. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Oh, Canada, sit down. Nah. Oh, well. Did Venezuela play Trump? No. Right? Oh, what a day. I'm going to get myself more sleep today. I was up pretty late last night doing it. Starting a business is hard, guys. Starting a business doesn't get no easier. Now I own 2. Yeah, Canada up there. Aren't you killing your own people? Like what? Cool healthcare, bro. Cool healthcare. No. I'll have to figure out how to do stuff on here. I don't ever really stream from the YouTube app. Is Alberta trying to secede? Is it really? I don't pay too much attention to the news out of Canada, but I don't got no hate for Canada or anything like that. But as a matter of fact, if you're Canadian, you should check out What's Up Canada. He's on a Rumble. I don't know if he's on YouTube. He's on X. What's Up Canada? Good guy. Trumpstein became an insult. It's supposed to be like Epstein, man. It's supposed to be like Trump and Epstein. He's trying to make them together. They're best buddies, remember? Best friends. They're best friends. I love that you can't resolve your religion with your politics. The cognitive dissonance is hilarious. Okay. Oh, no, I'm not a trucker. I'm a construction worker. I'm a construction worker. One in the USA. What Trump did good this term. MAGA is over. I'm from Alberta. We will never be part of the USA. We don't want you. You stay your own country. Do your thing. Most of the people in the world don't understand Trump's trolling and stuff. Like a lot of those times, he's just trolling people. Just trolling them. Like he never really wanted Canada to be the 51st state. You need us. Wait. We don't need Canada. What do we need Canada for? America needs Canada? Come on. I mean, Canada's cool and everything, but I don't think America needs any other country, to be honest. Trump is a moron. Black for Trump. He's trolling your kind. What's wrong with a construction worker? Someone say something was wrong with a construction worker? Unbelievable. It's no good. Why would you do that? We build. No one is crying. We know what is happening. Had you ever served this country, you would too, but you're a coward and would never serve. Okay. You don't need Canada. You need a college education. No, I certainly do not need a college education. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I learned a lot more in the real world than I'd ever learned from college. And the college is really only for people that want to be professionals, like doctors, lawyers, and stuff like that. Most of the time, with these liberal arts degrees, it's a serious waste of money that you can now go into debt for. So you go to college and you get your degree in underwater basket weaving and all that stuff and liberal arts and whatever, and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Is anyone else noticing this guy's stupidity? I'm not noticing it. Anyone else noticing this guy's stupidity? You just gonna keep typing that? All right. Well, I'm not gonna. We don't do that. We don't do spamming. Send your daughters to Israel in the name of Jesus Christ. Why would anyone do that? What, these silly comments out there. Yeah, I've been noticing that alone. And just to be fair, just to explain, I didn't time him out for 5 minutes for saying something about me. I don't care what he says about me. I've been at this a long time. I could care less. Ask Sapphire Patriot too. She's better at it than I am. She's stood with someone with a megaphone right in her ear, blowing whistles and stuff. Yada yada yada. So that doesn't. You can insult me all you want, but just don't spam the chat. Don't spam the chat, and we'll be good. How do you smoke? Yes, you do need a college education. You're living your entire life in an intellectual dungeon. Maybe take a night class and learn some things. College doesn't make you smart. You see, you've fallen for the trap. You've fallen for the trap where you just think, oh, you have to go to college, and if you don't go to college, you're not educated. That's not how it works. And maybe once you're older, you'll figure that out. But that's not how it works. College is usually indoctrination camps. So, I mean, you know, you can call me dumb, say I need college and everything, but I don't need college. I actually tell my own kids, I don't care if they go to college. Go to a trade school, go to college, whatever they want to do that makes them happy. You make better money not going to college nowadays, to be honest with you. Yes, guys, get away from your keyboard and learn a trade. They can't. A lot of them won't learn a trade. Trade requires hard work and honest work. And that's the thing is, like, when everything goes to crap, no one's going to need a lawyer. No one's going to need whatever. They're going to need handymen. They're going to need construction guys to build things and have tools and stuff. College education is not needed for a really good living. I'm a custom furniture and cabinet maker. Oh, that's cool. And live an awesome life. That's awesome, Hillbilly. That's fun work. I used to do some cabinetry, worked at a cabinet shop for a little while. That's fun, man. That's the stuff. When we retire, I want to do like handyman stuff on the side and do a little woodworking, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. I don't watch Fox News, Annie. I seen the did y'all see the Netanyahu video that he put out? He has 6 fingers in the video. I seen that video. I actually saw a screenshot of it, like, circled, and it didn't look like he had 6 fingers to me. But I'm not saying it's not true. I didn't actually search the video out, so we'd have to check that out. I know everyone's saying, is he dead? They all think he's dead. I don't know. Yeah, I need some more coffee if you could hook it up. Can you run that out to me? Getting kind of low over here. I'm going to have to go in and get some. I've seen college kids come out of college and can't change a tire on a car. Yeah, the thing is college doesn't make you smarter, man. It doesn't. It doesn't. And the people that think, oh, if you don't go to college, you're not an intelligent person, those aren't serious people. Those are people that don't have any real experience in the world and haven't experienced people and gotten to take that all in. I was a finished carpenter before I started med school. See? Do spam the chat with reminders of the Epstein situation. Never let that ish die. Trump, Clinton, and the rest of them deserve consequences. I think anyone involved in that deserves consequences. Sure would be cool if you could provide proof of Trump and doing anything. That would be interesting. Instead of like this, AI pictures, they're not as good. Like, you can't really use those to convince people that require facts, you know. Retired bricklayer here. Oh man, dude, that's hard work right there. That's hard work, Timothy. Up there on that buck scaffolding and stuff. Yeah, they come out of college and expect to make 100,000 a year, right? Dark. It's got to be dark. I need strong coffee. We can all agree on coffee, right? See, Annie, you don't like cause you don't, I don't know. We don't agree, but we can agree on coffee. It's like me and Bold. We don't agree, but we can agree on Jesus. We can come together on Jesus. We gotta find something we can come together on. If it's coffee, then it's coffee. Whatever. Coffee's good. I'm getting cold again. I'm gonna have to turn this dang engine on. This big beast of it. Uh-oh. Oh. We're in the ignition. Silly. Like I always say, I do not need a PhD in psychology to know when someone is full of crap. It's true. It's true. No one said no college. Like, no college means no doctors. No one said there shouldn't be any college. It's just that people put too much emphasis on it. Everyone does not need to go to college, and if you don't go to college, doesn't mean you're stupid. Like some people believe, these elitists out here. All that proves is that you can follow orders. Life experience is the best experience. Damn sure ain't the fake experience of indoctrinated college. 100%. I've built roofs. Nice. Roofing's hard work, man. Yeah, Trump at least saved us from Kamala. Amen. I want the kid at the burger joint to be able to count my change. I support schools. I support schools too. I don't support just throwing more money at the problem. You notice that doesn't work. You look at the statistics. Oh, cage is running good. Just got it inspected. Got some work done on it. We're out there. We're ready to go. We are finally ready to go. Get this thing busted. You know, it doesn't even have that many miles on. We haven't even crested 100 grand yet. Beautiful, beautiful beast. Gas is expensive, but I can make money with this van, so that's all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. My dad was a bricklayer. Drake is still milk. Oh wait, asbestos. Ugh. I built manufactured homes and RVs most of my life. I raised 3 kids, no support and no welfare by myself on those jobs. Good for you, man. I know that ain't easy. There you go, Bold. I have a 97 GMC Sierra. No screens or computers. I love that thing. Yeah. This is a little newer. I got some computers in it, but it's a GMC. It's a GMC. No, I'm in a GMC work van, my beautiful work van. It's called the Cage. Everyone does their own research. Everybody. All right. I wonder if we got internet back in the house yet. Is it worth going back in? It's not worth going back in the house unless we have air or unless we have internet. I can't be going in there and talking to people. I think they're watching. Oh, I feel sorry for you. There's no pride in sacrificing your body to capitalism or staying ignorant for life. Go to college, man. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for you. I really do. To have that kind of an outlook on life and look down on people because they don't go to college and that kind of stuff. That's a real shame. Like, I really feel like maybe your parents could have done a better job with that, about how to look at other people and how to treat other people. Looking down on people just because they don't go to college. I mean, that's a shame. That's a shame. So we had somebody in here the other day, I won't say no names, was talking down on blue collar jobs. Tricky Trixie. I remember that name. Yeah, it's still going live. Hell yeah. The Klonopin doesn't work anymore. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I look down on people who eat dead animals. Everyone's got their hate. Okay? I don't think everyone's got their hate. Oh man, my children go crazy when Wi-Fi is down. Yeah, all of ours did. We got 5. It's been down since yesterday. You believe that? That's 3 of them are at football right now, though. So they'll be okay. Well, maybe it was the way you worded it that day then. Fair enough. But maybe it was the way you worded it that day. Didn't come off right. Do you still keep kids in the cage of your van? Be quiet back there. I'm going to close this. Shut up back there. Quit all that yelling. Oh, okay. We get a lot of those people. I wasn't offended. It was more of a. I mean, I'm not offended. I don't know if I was offended. I don't really get offended. It was just kind of like a hook. I don't know. Fair enough. Fair enough. Agree. I'm not. Oh, that guy. There you go. We'll give him a 10-minute timeout. Maybe he'll figure it out. Oh man, is this the guy with the cage in his van? That's me, baby. That's me, baby. Yeah, baby. Quiet back there. Be quiet back there. Yep. You never know. I'm that guy. When I was in let me explain the kids in the cages thing to people that don't get it. When I was down in DC, we were protesting. We were there for like 30-some days, and one night we had a threat that there was going to be people coming and throwing bricks at our cars that night. And I had this beautiful van with caged windows and a cage here and everything. So I told the one lady who had, I used the word lady very loosely. I told the one lady who had her kid there, again, another bad decision, had her kid there, who's like 12 years old. I said, hey, if you want to have him sleep in the back of the van, I'm on security all night, so I won't even be in there. He can sleep in the back, it's fine. I sleep in the driver's seat. So long story short, he came, he slept in here for a couple hours, then he left, whatever. And then they started, the thing was like, oh, that guy keeps kids in cages. He keeps kids in cages. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. And then the one night, it was like 3 a.m, we're sitting there in DC at the lawn, and these anti-protester clowns are driving around us on their little rented scooters trying to be obnoxious and shit. And this one cop came to my window when I was sitting there trying to go to sleep, and she knocked on it. It was like 3 a.m. And she goes, we're getting some reports that you have kids locked in the back of your van. I was like, I mean, I don't. So I said, do you want to take a look? And she goes, yeah, if you don't mind. I was, all right, fine. We got out, and I showed her the back, and she's like, she looked in there, and she goes, thank you. And then she walked away because she knew. So that whole rumor started that I keep kids in my van. It's pretty funny. Like they were trying to, yeah, it was funny. It was just funny. Some of these people never got in construction working at shows. 100%. 100%. Boy, we have an 07 Duramax at work with over 1 million miles. It still runs. One transmission, 1 inch. Wow. Holy. Wow. This is my original tool belt. This is my original tool belt. I hung it up here when I got a new one. It's like a retired tool belt, man. It's old school right here. That's my retired tool belt. That's a strap for the kids. Oh, that's good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. They're hungry. Feed them. Black smoke. Damn. Yeah, 1 million miles. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's funny. That's good. Raised in the cage. Kids in cages. I thought it was hilarious when they did that. The next day, everybody was laughing. Yeah, everybody was laughing. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I like the cage name. I'm cool with that. I mean, that's kind of cool name, you know, but it's not cool to say I got kids. I think there's still a video of it when I got in the van and I'm in the seat right here with the camera where it was, but it was like it was a widescreen, so you could kind of see back there a little bit, and you can see them back there. And then I get out and leave, and whatever. It was funny. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Oh, it was funny. I'm still laughing about it. Not many of us were taught civics in school. I don't think anyone really does that. Ryan Cox is a bit of a triggered lefty there. I agree education should be hands-on in addition to whatever else works. The point is to get educated. If we don't, we wind up with people like Donald Trump. Yeah, because Donald Trump's not educated. And the people who voted for him aren't educated. They're all stupid. Everyone who voted for Donald Trump is stupid. What a dumb opinion. I just got a 30-pound catfish. MagAmericans, that shows they don't work. I knew that was an old school tool belt right away. Yep. Most people do. It's the ones that don't work, man. That's my baby right here, though. This is what I started with 30-some years ago when I got into construction when I first started. It's worn out, man. It's a worn out belt right there, but I keep it because, like I said, I got a new belt, but I got to keep that. I don't like change. I like to keep things like they are. TDS peeps in the chat. Yeah. A lot of messages getting held for review. No voter remorse here. I'm out. This is gross, idiot, no sense. I'm out. This is gross, idiot, no sense. That's great. I'm out, period. Small t. This is gross, idiot, no sense. Idiot, no sense. Mean make no sense. That's hilarious. People step on themselves when they leave trying to say something funny. Right? Exactly, Lone Wolf. It's absolutely hilarious. Get educated and vote for open borders and communists like in New York City, right? Exactly. Perfect example. Steve, you literally made 0 smart comments. I thought it was, hey, Steve made a great comment on the way out, though. That was great. That was great. I almost have to do it again. That was great. I'm out. This is gross idiot, no sense. That's great. I love it. I love it. Wow. Wow, that was good stuff, man. That's good stuff. It's good to be back in the cage, having one of these lighthearted meetings in the morning, right? I'm gonna have to. I was going through some old videos. I saw some videos, some of the old morning meetings in DC. I was thinking about checking them out later. I was going through some of my old files, and I found some old videos from the beginning days there. Wait, well, they are trying. They are trying to leer. They are trying to leer. They are trying to leer. Hopefully, they do leer. Hopefully. Can you define the word woke? Probably not, but I would just kind of look at it like gullible and all about virtue signaling. Because as a liberal, like Rush used to say, as a liberal, all you have to do is see some kind of injustice or something like that, and then all you have to do is say that you see it. That's it. And then the people will just love you. And if you want to go one step further, then you can suggest that we use government money, other people's money, to help whoever it is you think needs help, because it makes you feel good. And you don't even have to use any of your own money to do it. It's amazing. I recommend it for everybody. I needed that laugh today. That guy's a hoot. You know what? We have to be able to laugh. Oh no, it's the mag-tarded warmongers. Mag-tarded? Mag-tarded? Man, I kind of like that. Mag-tarded. I'm mag-tarded. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. What do you think about an immigrant elected lawmaker? Nope, shouldn't happen. Oh, Maker pushing a bill to ban the Second Amendment in Virginia, an immigrant that only been here a year. I think he got here in 2005, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, there shouldn't be... The only people that should be allowed to run for government office in America is Americans. Period. You should have to be a natural-born citizen. We got some potentially... Shave that Muslim shit off your face. Proud to be an American. We're not allowed to... I'm saying show these comments, but like share it. That's a new one. Mag-tarded. I'm hitting show, but it's not coming up. I don't know what's happening if those are coming through. Oh, there's a bunch of... Oh, there's some triggered people out there. Yes, if you're not a natural-born citizen, you shouldn't be allowed to serve in our government at any level at all. Any level at all. You shouldn't be allowed to run for the school board. Period. That would fix a lot of problems. And I covered that a little bit the other day. I played a video on it's on my X now, of a guy that was doing a video on that. It's amazing. It's amazing. I got eyes like a lady. I got nice eyes. What are you talking about? Nice eyes. Look how blue they are. They don't look crazy or anything. Oh, thanks, Sapphire. Maybe a Webster will add mag-tarded to the dictionary. After all, Taylor Swift hit Swifties. Oh, she did? Swifties is a word in the dictionary? That gray shows wisdom, boys and girls. Yes, wisdom. Chock full of it. Iran is kicking the American military ass right now. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Okay. All right. Interesting. Anchor babies shouldn't be allowed either, 100%. I remember when we were down the border. And when you took your glass off, I got confused with the bearded lady. Oh. When we were down the border building the border wall back in 99, under President Clinton, we were building a border wall. I was in Douglas, Arizona for the portion that we did, and I remember the Mexicans on the other side would do weird things, like they would come up and they would throw rocks at us. And then we had to call the border patrol. We're the army, but we had to call the border patrol. And then they would lit a bucket, a little metal bucket, like a little less than a 5-gallon bucket, maybe a 3-gallon bucket. They stuffed a bunch of weed in it. And they lit it on fire. And they put it right near the border, but on their side. And I tell you what, man, there was a lot of military guys who were really trying to work in that area. They really wanted to work. I don't know why, but they wanted to work in that area. Haha, I love it here. Good. I love it here. I love that you love it here. That's why they're flying through leaders like an assembly line, right? Right, the hammer? I can't believe they added Swifties. That's ridiculous. There you go. You can speak. Good job, buddy. Use your words. TNT investing. It is going to be heavy lifting putting this country back on track, but we're on our way. We're on our way. This guy is passionate about the imaginary government line and the so you're like a no borders guy. So you're like a complete nut job. Like you're like way out there then. Okay. Now we get an opinion. Now we start to understand each other. If only you knew, Wilbert. If only you knew. Valhalla VFT. Never heard of it. All right. We've been on for a while. I'm going to wrap this up, get me some breakfast, a new coffee. It was good doing one in the van. That was kind of neat. I need to get back out here more often. Yeah, so anyway, God bless you guys. Smile at a stranger today. Smile at one stranger today. Just smile at somebody today. And pray for your enemies. Because they need it. They need it. And you do too. So God bless you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to get on here at 6 and do a good Christian message. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about some other stuff too. Do you know what happens to Grey Wolf after he stopped his walk to DC? No, I don't. I actually never met him. I don't really know him too well or anything. Trust no man, Jesus is king. Amen on that. And with that note, we were going to go out. I will see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. sharp for the message. God bless you. Have a great Saturday. Smile at a stranger and pray for your enemies.